mm. Can you guys hear me? YouTube, can you hear me? Hello. I just need confirmation that you guys can hear me first. Hello, Trina. Hello, Hot Doug. Doug. You think of the cartoon Doug. Yay. Is the music too loud? I was in here jamming. Um, hey girl. I can't wait. Hey Gunner, how are you? Wait, why is hot in here? Wait, not me trying to check my thermostat before we get on. It's hot. How the hell? I got it on 75. That's hot as shit. Um, I'm doing good. Um, just finished working and whatnot, and I ate me some chicken wings real quick. I usually wait till after the live to eat, but I was just freaking hungry, man. Oh yeah, the link is in. If you click over here, my name is over here somewhere. Click on my name and go to my profile, and then my link is in my bio. I haven't played Peggy at all. I just stack tokens from the top and sidebar. Um, as far as I understand, there's no sticker packs in here, right? So this is literally just emojis, dice, shields, tokens, dice skins, whatever. I got this many tokens from just playing the top and the sidebar, like on high roller. Honestly, and just getting through it. Rook, hell yeah, okay. I know that name. I see you, minion. How you doing, Rook? I don't think I've ever seen you in here before. Or maybe you have, or maybe you just didn't say anything. Can I call you out? Because I don't want to call you out unless you're going to be called out. I'm perfectly fine with not calling you out, though. Because, I mean, y'all are infamous. I'm not going to say famous. You're infamous. Everybody's name here, for the most part, is different from Discord. What's up, girl? Here it is. Look, Rook didn't say anything, so I'm not gonna call him out. I did want this little C3PO token though. That's his name, right? C3PO. You said it's one of the first worst Peggy. I heard this one was easy. I heard this one was easy. Like usually swag peg, I call him. I don't know what everybody else call them content creator wise. I call it swag Peggy because this is just nothing but Monopoly Go swag to me. This is tokens, dice skins. Like there's nothing else. Um, on both your accounts is awful. Oh man, that sucks. I'm not gonna hold y'all. If this thing that have dice skins or like a cute token, I'm not here for the emojis. I don't really care. Cinco de Mayo Girls Night was good. We did the margaritas. We did a taco bar. We did nachos. We kikied and laughed the whole night, and we had matching pajamas. You had 600 and got almost to the second token. That's pretty good. High key wish that there was some sticker packs in here. No, not gonna lie. It's interesting. Like I mean, I did Cinco de Mayo stuff Saturday and Sunday. Did not do anything for the actual Cinco de Mayo. I didn't eat any Mexican food yesterday. Okay, Spotify kind of jamming today. So I got this because I need to like pin this. Like, I got this many tokens from playing the top and the sidebar on High Roller. It's a really old song. You said, what do I think about the last set being all gold? Diabolical. Honestly, at this point, that was kind of expected. I'm actually surprised this is the first time that that has came up. Like, I'm actually not surprised. Like, I'm surprised that they waited this late to do an all gold set. You said this your song? This is the song, right? I was like, okay. Um, what is that? I mean, I know it's like a Star Wars character, but I'm like, I don't see. I'm not enough Star Wars person to know what this is because it high key looked like a the outfit look a little bit Black Pantherish, but I know that obviously that's not it. But I'm just saying, I didn't get the new feature or the sidebar thing. I didn't get anything, any of that. That's C3PO, right? That's cute. What's up, Pacino? Uh, I'm kind of iffy about that dice. It's alright. It's like I know it has some kind of Star Wars meaning. That's probably why I'm just kind of like, let's see, let's get to the. Let me see what the other one look like. You said bring back 2023 Mogo. Okay, I need the original Monopoly Go to spin the block. Okay. I. You say you noticed that the gold drop rates have been increased. Gunner, I can't agree with you yet. And I say that because every it happens every single time. At the beginning of every album season, everybody's like, "Oh my god, this album seems like easier. Like it's longer, but it seems like easier." And I'm like, "It's not easier." I was just like, "You just got like you've been goal locked for so freaking long that when you see all these new, like that you get like lulled into this false sense of reality that now that the game like that I'm actually gonna make it, and then like." And then like, you get further and further and then you start to maybe you're like 30 stickers away and you're like, man, like I haven't gotten a new sticker in 3 weeks. And I'm like, uh-huh. I'm like, it wasn't as easy as you thought. Okay. And so like I'm all I don't I it look beginning a new album season is always exciting because you see new all the time like oh this is new, this is new. And then it like, I mean, it's like getting into a new relationship. And then like, you be around each other for a while. You be like, bro, I'm tired of seeing your ass. I'm tired of getting this same gold over and over again. The end of the out. That's why I was like, Gunner, say that, make that statement. I'm gonna see if you can make that statement about 3 weeks. If you can make that statement in 3 weeks, then I might give a little bit more weight to it. But if in 3 weeks you're telling me I haven't had a new sticker in like two, I'm like, see, I told you. How many times we don't talked about this? Monopoly Go is like a toxic relationship, right? And like for whatever reason, we keep coming back for the breadcrumbs that are thrown at us. You know what I'm saying? Like he treats us dirty, he treats us wrong. He's just an overall asshole. He takes stuff away. You know what I'm saying? He not doing the same stuff that he did in the beginning of the relationship. And then for some reason, we still keep going back. You know why? Because they'll do stuff like, "Oh, we're gonna partner with Star Wars." That's the equivalent of showing up to your door with the flowers, okay? And an apology for what he did this time. That was an apology. Star Wars was an apology. But here's the thing: it looked good on his face, but was it an apology though? Because I'm just like this shit is 198 stickers original set. 200 stickers original? Diabolical. You say you need to watch Star Wars? I've tried. I have tried. I've watched the original. Um Kinda. I think I watched one of the new ones. I did watch Mandalorian. Just because I like what's his name? Pascal. What's his name? He looked the fuck good. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The dude from Last of Us. Him. Pedro Pascal. Yes. Yes, his ass can get it. Um, but yeah, I watched it. But Mandalorian was good, even though they ain't hardly show his ass, cause he's always in uniform. You say you watch all Star Wars during COVID? I might do that one day, like, cause I did that with Harry Potter. Cause like I started watching Harry Potter and then like it took so long in between the movies that I forgot about it. And I was like, I'm gonna sit down and watch all these movies in the order that they was supposed to be in. I sat there and I watched Harry Potter and it was pretty good. I was like, damn, them kids got old as hell from the first to the last. You go it slow. This music might be too old for y'all because I'm like this music is before me, so that's why I'm like I don't know if y'all jamming or not. Y'all like I don't know, this might be too old. And YouTube, sorry you can't hear. You have 98 stickers. You love this song. It's good music. I think it's good music too, but like a lot of times I be having some younger people. I got a lot of Gen Zers, and I love my Gen Zers, but they don't be knowing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like they barely remember CDs. Y'all young, but y'all not that young. Y'all remember CDs, but I'm just saying you've been streaming most of your life. Like you don't know my struggle. Okay, I used to burn CDs. Okay, Napster was the truth. Okay, download and burn. Right? Okay, Wayne know what I'm talking about. I used to burn. Okay, listen. Napster was shit. I don't care. LimeWire, all yes. And mind you, we did Napster and LimeWire before um high speed internet was really like a thing, like a common thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we waiting a long time. Okay, for those songs to download, and we had to download them. So y'all see Gen Z, y'all just stream now. It just come to you instantly, like how this music coming instantly. No, we had to put in some work. We had to search for the song we wanted, not only download it, but hope that what we're downloading is the actual song and not a virus. Okay, that's number one. Look, okay, Tracy, tell them one more time. It's one song taking 2 hours, all 5 megabytes of it. You heard them 5 gigabytes of it. You heard them saying? However many gigabytes it was. Okay. You saw me on a show. You did see me on a show, and I've been tagged. I was in a couple shows, and one of them is making its rounds back around, and I've been tagged in the video, the TikTok video, a couple times. Um, so for those of you who don't know, it's like serious time for a second. And it's not. I wasn't on a show in a lighthearted way. Um, so I had a friend who was killed. She was in her last year of grad school. I was in my last year of law school. Um, by um her at the time fiance's side chick. Yeah. It was wild. I don't know who's Morgan Bailey. Now I gotta be like, who's Morgan Bailey? Is that it's another is that another content creator? Oh, she's beautiful though. Thank you for the compliment. Uh, yeah, it was wild. That was like a wild time in life. She was my sorority sister too. It was just kind of like when it happened, it was like I don't know, it was kind of surreal in the sense that like it's one thing like it's one thing that like have a friend taken out, like car accident, got sick or whatever, but like this was like really brutal in the most awful way. You know what I mean? Like this girl, she wanted to be the fiance. I guess I don't know. I won't talk about it too much on TikTok. That might be something I would talk about in Discord more because I have more to say on that. Like I said what I could say in that show, but like the whole situation was just kind of wild. I'm not gonna hold you. Oh yeah, she got life in prison, um, and she's exhausted all of her appeals, so she'll die in prison. That's where she need to be. The show, I'll see. One of them was snapped. Uh, there was another one that was similar to Snapped. I think that's the one that's making its rounds now. So every couple years, like those shows come back in the forefront, and people be like, "I think I saw you on TV today." I'm like, "I think this was you." I'm like, "Yeah, that was me." Yeah, Snapped is one, but there's another one. Ooh, I like this shield better. Now I don't know who that is. I mean, I know she a Star Wars character, but I don't know who that is. I'll keep with the C3PO. Oh, for you said there's another one called For My Man. They kept changing. Uh, oh, that's her name. Padme, Padme. Correct me on pronunciations, please. Now I like these dice. I fucks with these dice, and it's got a little light. Oh, teal and gold with a little light on it. I fucks with these dice. Okay, yeah. So it's like it's always like a weird thing when people be like, "I think I saw you on Snapped." I'm not the one that snapped. I was unfortunately a friend of one of the victims. Padme. Okay, thank you, Tyler. Yeah, if y'all don't do nothing else, y'all gonna get me together. I appreciate y'all get me always get me together as far as pronunciations, okay? Because I don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't want even especially y'all's names. Don't be like don't I don't want to be calling y'all like mispronouncing your name. So, okay, hold on, pause. Um, we started off with about 1,500 tokens, and now we're like at 300. So it took about 1,200 to get to the second dice. I honestly didn't think it was gonna take that many, from what y'all been telling me, because some of y'all said y'all finished Peggy yesterday, and I'm like, well, how did you do that? Because even if you got all the tokens from yesterday, that had to be y'all like you must be hitting in the center like hell. Okay, like you must be hitting in the center like crazy. 1,100. So yeah, 1,200. You said you told yeah. I was actually surprised, but them damn them second dice is kind of fire. I'm not gonna hold like you use 898 plus pickups. Okay, and you was able to finish. And you got did you barely make it, or did you have some room? You had some to spare. Well, I'll say it took me 12, and I still got my other account to play. By the way, I don't know what episode is on. I mean, this is some years ago. I honestly don't know. You said dropped on the far right. You know, I don't have. I'll try it, but I usually don't have luck with the center. I mean, with the corner ones. See, like, every time I do that, it freaking gutter balls every time. But I mean, let's be for real. Let's be honest. This ain't no different from any other Monopoly Go game. It's predetermined. It doesn't matter what button I click, it's gonna go where the hell it wants to go. If it wants to gutter ball, it's gonna gutter ball. If it wants to center hit, it's gonna center hit. There's really nothing that I can do to control that. Y'all know that. I know that. They know that. Now we all know that. Exactly. I could click this same button 19 times in a row. And it's gonna give me whatever the hell it was gonna give me to begin with. Okay. Peggy know from jump whether or not you're gonna get enough points to make it to whatever it is that you're trying to make it to. hmm You said people are listen. There's some evil, crazy people out here. I don't put anything past anybody. You understand what I'm saying? Something I've never shared on TikTok before. I think I've shared it with Discord. I've shared it with the Mogods before. So like, the crazy part is, so I had she was in her last year of grad school. She getting her master's, and I was in my last year of law school. She got killed, and like that when you like like when you see like one of your friends get killed like at a young age, it's like it kind of puts stuff in it makes you face your own mortality, right? Like, okay. And so anyway, um, and I was like, I can't believe that I know somebody personally that this happened to and everything like that. And then here come a couple years ago, one of my best friends was at was at Pulse nightclub in Orlando and got killed that night. And I was just like, never would I imagine that I would know somebody, a victim of a mass. I can't forget I'm on TikTok. and not on Discord. Discord, I can say anything. I'm like, I gotta watch my words because we're gonna get a over 18 warning. But yeah, he was at Pulse nightclub. And I've known this man. I know that man since I was 14 years old. And I remember us because we met on the first day of high school on the bus to school. We were, by the way, we were only two black kids on the bus, and I just loved that man. He was the most talented, most funny. Just you ever been around somebody who's just their presence just overall puts you in a better mood? That was him. And when I found out y'all that like, cause I knew my friend lived in Orlando, without like when I heard about the shooting, I was like, what's the chance of him actually being there that night? You know, when I found out y'all, like, listen, that tore me down. That tore me down. And you knew people in it. It's. I mean, listen, any kind of mass incident, it draws your attention, but like it happens so often here in America, like we've almost become like kind of numb to it. And every time it's something tragic, but like until you actually know somebody in it, it's like it becomes more real. And my perspective on mass incidents, I can say incidents, mass incidents, and what I believe that our actions should be, hasn't changed, but it definitely gave me more perspective on what it is that people experience when you lose somebody in that manner. You know what I mean? I don't even know what level I keep. Oh wait, I'm about to say because am I hiding it? Am I? Can you not see the way my screen is set up? Like you mean like what board? What board level am I on? Is that what you're asking me? Mhm. Let's do an album check real quick. Oh shoot, there was 5 more Peggy tokens up in there. Didn't even realize it. Let me go spend them 5 tokens right now. Don't forget to use up all your Peggy tokens because they don't turn into shit. So you might as well go ahead and use it. Just go ahead and drop it. All of them. Drop them all. Yes, thank you, Dalen. What did you say? Okay, I'm a thank you, Dalen, for sending that. That's my nephew, by the way. That's what he told us to check your phone. How you give me instructions during a live? You know I'm live right now. Uh, Your deal is 60 for 290, 60 Peggy tokens for 299. Oh wait, let me switch accounts. Let me switch accounts. Hold on. Okay, just relax. I gotta close this one out. We gotta go to the other account. Just chill. Because you can't. Whatever. Boy, you just know you grown now. You became became a part of the adult group chat, and now you don't know how to act. I will still karate chop you in your throat. Big fan from the Netherlands. Well, thank you. No, somebody asked, do I have an extra account that I want to sell? I we don't. So one thing about me as a Monopoly Go creator, we do not sell stuff. That is not what we do. Okay, we don't boost. We don't sell accounts. We don't do any of those things. We just have a good time. I do have a subscription, that you can subscribe to me on Patreon and become a Mo God, and get all the benefits and perks from that. But I don't sell anything. Yeah, because I'm like, bruh, Scopely a whole ass corporation with whole ass, terms of service and stuff. Lord, why is it running through the whole new album spiel? Like, because look, I'm about to say it's taking like. First of all, I missed this on the first day. I think I saw it on one, like on my tab on one of my accounts or something. But this is like the little intro, like when they do. Listen, I do love the little intros though; they kind of fire. Michelle, boo, you about to get blocked just because you say you boost. See, I don't do boosters, yo. No offense, no ill will towards you. We don't do boosting. You said, do you get a kiss from graduating and have Rosie beat me up? Absolutely the fuck not. Um, You get hugs and I'll blow you kisses. Wait, is today graduation? Congratulations, by the way. How I feel about you night and day. Friday, you graduate. You passed all your finals? Hell yeah. Congratulations, girl. Morgan about to be a whole ass nurse up in here. Now, hold on, cuz I'm confusion. Cuz I know you just finished nursing school. So does that mean that you're going to be a registered nurse? Cuz like I know there's there's like 1,000 different types of nurses. I just want to make sure that I got like the right. You'll be a registered. Okay, you'll be a RN. Okay, so you're finishing school, and then you gotta and then you gotta like pass like kind of like a board examination. Is that right? So when do you take that test? The NCLEX. When do you take that test? School is not easy at all. I have zero desire to go back to school. Zero. Okay, I did my time. I did more than my time. Okay, I'm done. I know some people are like, I love the joy of learning. I want to learn. I will do that in a non-structured environment, but I cannot. Okay. Oh, you take it in June? Nice. Okay. I'm curious, how much does it cost to take that test? I'm assuming there's a cost. How much does it cost to take that test? And like, do you and like if you don't pass, do you have to pay? Do you have to pay each time you don't pass? How I feel about you night and day. Okay, Isha said she'll be your first patient. I don't know if I can be your patient though, Morgan, because you might be doing like some extra stuff. You might be doing some extra exams and stuff, checking vitals that didn't need to be checked. No, I was joking. No, no, you wouldn't do that. 200 for the test, 150 for the application, 50 for a background check. Hold on. So are you saying in total is $400? Well, Isha said she volunteering. She said she'll take all the extra tests. Okay. Um. Okay, that's interesting. See, that's one of the things that people don't be talking about. Like whenever you go get whenever you go get a licensure or a certification in something. You know how much it cost me to take the bar exam? I think it was like, if I'm not mistaken, it was like $1,100. And if you don't pass, you gotta pay that shit again. Um, I'm like, that's why. Yes, I know. Diabolical. I'm like, I was like, you want me to pay you $1,100 for you to for me to like have the most stressful 2.5 months of my life of studying only for you might be able to tell me that I am not worthy. Terrible. We might have to pick up the music pace a little bit, cause um oh yeah, I passed. Listen, I passed. And it's funny, you know something funny? The damn letter came on April Fool's Day saying that I passed. Okay, it was dated April 1st, and I was like, I know. Listen, and I didn't even read the whole damn letter. All it said was congratulations. Ugh, the scream that I scrumped, because I did not want to take that test no more. Okay, that test is 2 days long, 6 hours each day. I was like, mail me my bar card. You said this your jam? Shoot. I see this is I blocked that whole part of life out. Like I'm trying bro, don't even get me started on bar prep because like passing the bar is damn near impossible unless you take some kind of expensive ass bar preparatory class. Bar prep was like shit. Bar prep was like $3,000. Like $3,000. Yes. Also diabolical. I mean, but it's an investment. You got to invest in it because I'm like, bro, you need help. Okay, that because that shit is hard. Like, help me just to prep. And these are now. Listen, I can only speak on law school. I think med school is even worse. I had to ask one of my so interesting. I just one of my classmates, one of my law school classmates, who's a lawyer. She is she is graduating med school this Friday. I was like, okay. Listen, I love when sisters do their thing. I said, ma'am, not you being a lawyer and a medical doctor. Woo! I love to see it. It couldn't be me, but I love that for her. You understand what I'm saying? You said people are going to med school with it now. So yeah, for those who want to be lawyers, doctors, RNs, whatever, all that, just know there's more cost than just going to school. You got some other shit you got to do. Ain't that that's a whole lot of school? I was like, bro, you done went through the trenches, and law school is the trenches. I did you not y'all not even know I was tough until I got to law school, bro. That if you ever watch is very real. The Socratic method is the realest shit. Okay, that you come in there weak if you want to. You gonna be strong by the time you leave, bro. I had one teacher. Uh, if well, first of all, she would call on one student for the entire class. The whole hour and a half, it was just you and her. The rest of I mean, there's a whole class. I mean, there's a classroom full of people with you. The thing is, you didn't know when your day was coming up. You did not know when your day was coming up, and so you just had to be prepared every damn day. Okay. And when I say she stuck with you for the entire hour and a half, I mean, she was asking questions the entire hour and a half. So what did you think of such and such v such and such? Brief that case for me. So what do you think that the main conclusion of law that what do you think the justices were trying to say whenever you were doing that? And then but I mean it wasn't just you answering the questions. Like if she did she was like, no, that's wrong. Like what are you talking about? Like like are you really need to consider whether or not this profession is for you. Like that kind of stuff. Like and listen, I made it through my class. I made it through my day. I made it through my day, but I'm not gonna hold y'all. I cried when I got in the car. You understand what I'm saying? Because I said that woman, oh Jesus. She about broke my spirit. I was like 90 minutes? We did this shit for 90 minutes. You said your law school professor is also getting his MD? I think that's super impressive. Um, because my law school had a night program too. There was like two or three MDs in law school. I'm just like, bro, are you bored? Like, you're a whole ass medical doctor. Like, you just did you come to law school for fun? Like, what is happening? You said pick a different profession. Oh yeah, that's what she would be like, and the bad part is she was a first year teacher, so this is what they unleashed on you in the first year. Like, if you go to her office, she would be like, I mean, she's just like, but I mean, do you really think you're cut out for this? I thought I was. Right, like your side job. But you know what? Some people love learning. Um, I like to learn. I don't. I, I just this. I'm like, bruh, I gotta do work and pay you. I gotta pay you to give me work. You understand what I'm saying? College is a hustle. Y'all know this, right? College is a hustle. 1L year about broke me. Okay. One of my friends, she ain't make it. No, because you have to maintain it. You have to get like a certain grade point average. Also, law school grading is different. Okay. It doesn't operate like any other school that you done been into grading wise. Am I boring y'all? Did y'all want to hear about this shit? You be like, girl, I ain't want to know nothing about law school. These are like just things that people like don't like commonly know. But like, so and it might have changed since I've been there. But okay, take for instance, in law school, a 70, like a 70, a 70 is a D plus. How do I spell bore? You just spelled it for me, BORE. You said keep talking about it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Um, so yeah, like a 70 was like a D plus, and so like you had to have at least a C average. Cause like most places, a 70 is still a C. You know what I'm saying? You say you can't spell bore like that. Wait, you're such a bore. That's how you spell it, right? What time is the event tomorrow? I think 1 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. Um, what was I talking about? Oh, law school grading. Oh yeah, okay. So here, see, I'm never a bore. Thank you, Rosie. Um, so in undergrad or in other programs, you kind of get some basis. You kind of get some idea of how you're progressing throughout the semester, right? And this might be the same. I don't know if this is the same in med school. I don't know. Um, but you don't there are no quizzes and there are no tests. There none. You don't you're not quizzed, you're not tested. Now you did have to prepare every day because you're sitting in class, but your grade was your final exam. The whole damn grade. I don't care if you was a shining star in class answering all the professor's questions right. Yours, if you made a 75 on the exam, you made a 75 in class. You get one shot. Just the exam. Good luck. Good luck. You said the Department of Education about to start garnishing people's checks. I heard about that. About like the loans and stuff. That's actually diabolical. Like um you had to have a C average, so you need to be making at least like a 75 or better on all exams. But here's the thing: you don't know how you're doing the whole semester. In other words, you don't get no feedback from you don't you're not getting it's not your work is getting any feedback from the professor. So even though you might, let's say, possibly understand the material, if it's not presented in a fashion that they particularly agree with or didn't feel that was all the way correct, that was it. But I mean, I understand why they do it because that's how the bar exam is graded, right? Mm-mm-mm. What's up, girl? What's up, Riley? That's why I was just like I done been through the trenches. That's why I was like, I know y'all up not out here doxing and trying me. Talking about some. She used to be a lawyer. You think I went through all that? Period. Period. It's all. Damn, we ain't got to the dice yet. I feel like we've been dropping forever. I don't even know how many censor hits I have. Y'all slacking. Y'all usually keep up. Where are we at center hit wise? You say you want to be a lawyer when you should think you changed your mind. So when anybody comes to me and say like I think I want to be a lawyer, I have a very serious discussion with them because I was like I really here's the thing. Most of us don't stay with practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if listen, you when you get out there cuz also there's the money thing cuz I'm like no, like what you see on TV, you're like, "Oh, lawyers are rich." They are not. They are not. Um that's only a certain type of lawyer. Now, if you are like kind of like a nerdy person and you like science, I'd be like, hell yeah, go to law school, become a patent attorney. They some of the most highest paid attorneys, period. Okay? And they always have jobs. But they also have to take a patent bar. So there's that. And that bar is hard as hell. I don't know because I wasn't going to take it. I'm not a scientist. You said criminology was hard as fuck? Shit. And criminal law is deemed one of the easier classes in law school. Criminal law and procedure. You said, here you are afraid. Girl, if you don't go get the MBA, what you waiting on? Okay, go get the MBA. My baby. You are done with school. I'm super done. I knew I knew when I walked across that stage, okay, with them purple stripes on my back. Purple is the stole is the so if you ever seen a doctorate graduation what do you call it? If you ever seen a doctorate outfit, graduation thing, whatever you call it, the different colors mean different what your different discipline is. Purple is for law. I knew as soon as I walked across that stage, I was done. Okay. I would not be setting foot back into a classroom. You hear what I'm saying? I was like, y'all done about broke me. Came out of school tough as nails. You said we too smart for you, girl. Whatever. Regalia. Thank you, Megan. I knew there was a word. That word was not coming to me. Okay. I'm trying to tell you when I said I talked to one of my friends the other week and we talked like collectively about law school. We was bringing up stuff we had forgot about, like that we legitimately blocked out. Craziness. It was trauma. Is what it was. Sliver missed. I'm playing on 30 because well I'm almost out of tokens. And when I play it on 100, it goes too fast. And we're just streaming, having a good time. I'm probably boring y'all though, so I don't know. Look, Tracy, you better notice this total. Okay. Total was shit. I don't care what anybody said. Yeah, cause like if I got up here and cause listen and Sliver missed. Don't even worry about it because every time when I play Peggy online, there's always like a handful of people be like, "Can you play it times 100?" And I'm just like, "But if I do that, it's gonna be over in 8 seconds." And then we just gonna be look. I'm gonna be looking at you. You gonna be looking at me, and then we're gonna be looking at each other because the game is over. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, listen, we love a little slow burn. You understand what I'm saying? We like foreplay here, right? Um, you know what I'm saying? Like we like Skinemax versus the hardcore. You understand what I'm saying? We like a little warm up. We need a little storyline. So we play times 30 here. Got you. You said, do I have any videos? No, I don't. I just do strategy videos. Vicky was like, "Girl, tell them." She's like, "This is how she played. This is how I play." But you know what? Like, so I played Peggy with y'all the last time at times 30, and I was able to finish. But when I played it on my other account, the one I didn't like stream, and I played it at times 100, I didn't finish. So I'm like, to me, I think there's still some benefit of going times 30, and a lot of it is because it's predetermined, right? Because we talk about predetermined, like it does. I can hit. It doesn't matter what button I hit. The token is gonna go where it was gonna go to begin with. So it's like when you're spinning at times 100, it's already predetermined that times 100 is gonna give this, and this result, right? And so it's just like, and even though times 30 is gonna give you this, and this result, it's I at least have more opportunity to hit the bumpers more times. You understand what I'm saying? Because like if I'm dropping it times 100, if that times 100 might have been slated to go to gutter ball, right? And then that's just it. Like I don't there is no a boom, like 100 tokens just wasted. You said times 30 gets you every time. I would have to agree, like especially like on these type of events, like I don't know, I just feel like it work a little bit better. That's just me personally. Cause when I know people like I finish it at times 50 and times 100. That's good for you. But as for me and my accounts, it don't be working well. Okay. Sorry, YouTube. Sometimes y'all's comments don't come up from, they don't refresh quick enough. But hey, everybody. Andra, Trina, Larry, Seattle. I don't know if you guys are still in here, hopefully. You said, what's for dinner? Girl, I already ate dinner. I was hungry today. Um, I had some wings from Outback. Uh, I didn't eat all of them, but I usually wait till after we do a live to go eat, but I could not wait today. I was hungry. Okay. You just had plain wings? Cause I didn't I'm gonna, I didn't feel like cooking anything. I was hungry. I was like, I need to eat now. Okay. That's all I'm thinking. We need to do an album check on here too. I think I forgot to do an album check on the other account. Whatever. Okay, let me see these dice. I like them dice though. I need to let me roll them. Let me roll these dice real quick, cause uh, I like that. Got a little light on it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like those. I like those. Yeah, those dice are kind of fire. I'm with it. I'm with it. Okay. Let's see. Album check. Um, I'm at 126. Not bad. Oh, and I do have one completed set. Set 7. Okay. Okay. Not bad. I'm about to say, let me check on that. Set 22. Whew. 4 more to go in set 22. You said I've said okay several times? Girl, and so it wasn't, Rosie, it wasn't until I met you in life that I realized how much I say okay. And so now that you've pointed it out, like I hear it in my videos more. I hear, like, in other words, like in my regular everyday speech, I'm just like, do I really say okay that much? I'll be like, okay. You said you have 0 in the last album. You said you don't have any in set 22 yet? Okay, by the way, because look, I have this many stickers because I be building like hell during the wheel boost. You understand what I'm saying? So when wheel boost is at the wheel boost is my shit. Okay. It's one of my favorite flash events. Cause I will stack some money, let the wheel boost be on, and I will build and build and build. I'll pick up some pink, some yellow. Couple times I'll pick up a vault that has a blue pack in it, and that's how I'm up to 126. But yeah, I think this album so far is equally as hard as every other album that we done had. Matter of fact, I would call this one harder because we had 198 stickers and we got 60 days to do it. Now, okay, we have not yet talked about hard to get stickers. I know it's still early, so we don't really truly know. But we can go through the ones that are going to be traditionally, that have historically been hard to get in the past, based on how the drop rates are from the past seasons, right? Is the first instance of a 4-star and the first instance of a 5-star. So our first instance of a 4-star is commendations instead 11. So that might be a harder to get one. What's light work? This album light work? See y'all. See you and you didn't finish the album the second time, last album season either. Talking about it's easy. This ain't no light work. Oh wait, Seattle. Wait, Seattle. Oh wait, oh wait, I know you. Wait, what's your Seattle? What's your name on Discord? Cause I know, cause like you changed your name on here or something. But now I just saw your picture. I'm like, I know you. Did you join Discord? If not, I need you to. Um, you at 150 already? Seattle said that said they at 145. So I'm just like, oh, so y'all doing way better than me. Okay, anyway, commendations is probably gonna be hard to get one. Diamond Diva. Okay, Did we welcome you in the Mogot channel? Did we welcome Diamond Diva in the Mogot channel? If not, we're gonna have to make sure we do a proper welcome. Uh, commendations in set 11 and hyperspace bound in set 15. Is that set 15 is the first instance of a 5 star? Oh, that's kind of late in the album. Okay. I mean, late, like the set number is high for all to be set. Set 15 is a okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. I'm glad we welcome you. You say you build like a madman. I do too. I will build like crazy. I'm just looking to see what I have and don't have a lot. This many goals is diabolical though. Absolutely diabolical. What is this supposed to be? Because Star Wars wise, what is this? Because every time I look at this name, either I want to say AT&T, that's not it, or uh-uh. What is this? What is Star Wars wise? What does this mean? Okay, Nikki, diabolical. That's a helmet. Wait, what do you? This is a helmet. Oh, it's a little robot guy. Well, how do you say this? Because when I see this, I see like you tell like a dog or child no, you be like uh. That's how I'm reading it. So I'm just like it's a long leg machine. It's just like it's spelled at. Oh, that's the walking machine. Okay, I was like, what is that? I gotta brush up on my Star Wars lingo. If not, I'm gonna struggle this whole damn album. I also got a Mogod request for me to cosplay a little bit on that because y'all know I cosplay with when the Marvel album came out, and I was like, well, I guess I could try to do a Princess Leia. Um, I gotta put that together in my head. I'm confused. Is it a helmet or is it a walking machine? What are y'all talking about? You what somebody says is AT? Is it at or AT all terrain armored transport? It's the walking machine on all fours. Y'all better know these things because I don't. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna call it That's when I'm be like, and watch it come up on a blitz. I'll be like, we got a golden blitz coming up with and the Mandalorian. You said the Grogu sticker is so cute. I know, and Grogu token it is really cute. And the Grogu token is gonna be coming up in our treasures contest starting tomorrow. And I know it's not Baby Yoda. I know it's not. I know this because I watched Mandalorian. But I'll be high key still be calling that thing Baby Yoda. And you cannot talk to you. All right, y'all. It's 8:30. I've been on here almost an hour. It is a work day for me, and it is a work day or school day for you. So I don't know why you up late. You need to be in your bed, not scrolling TikTok, watching lives. Like I'm not about to go do the exact same thing. Make sure you finish out all your Peggy tokens. Already posted today tomorrow's strategy video. So I appreciate you guys. You guys are always awesome. And I appreciate you entertaining my law school war stories and even my tragic stories that I shared here too. So I always appreciate you guys. You guys have a fantastic night. Bye y'all.